Check, check.
DISCO 100 Radio,
Turn your mic on, Jay.
live in the studio. Disco 100 Radio, we are live in the studio.
Yes, sir. Y'all know how we do. We do it live, man. So sometimes we get a little caught off guard. Jay, what's happening, man?
Man, what's going on? Ain't that, man?
Boy, I'm excited about this, man.
Oh, yeah.
For this moment, I'm finna come around to you. I gotta have some of you, bro, side by
Come
side.
on out, man. Hey,
I gotta have you.
come on out. Don't
Boom.
run to the fence and stop.
Oh no, I want the smoke.
Be the little dog, run all the way up and hit the fence and stop.
No, I want the smoke.
No, we're going to let the gate open tonight.
Matter of fact, she finna sit right here. I want the smoke.
She about to come in? Okay.
She went in late. That 285 got everybody messed up, man.
Yeah, 285 is messed up. 75 South. Y'all know what Atlanta do with this traffic.
So
Y'all know what Atlanta do with this traffic. We got half a sun out.
Yeah, we gonna do this thing live. So Jay, let me tell you something what's going on real quick.
What's going on, Jay?
This what we gonna do, Jay. Me and you have some healthy conversations.
Okay.
Right? And we have live debates. So what we gonna do is we're gonna have a debate, man, and we ain't gonna, we gonna disclosure is we won't be no hate towards nobody as far as killing.
Right. Oh no.
But we gonna agree to disagree on a lot of stuff.
Right.
I have no idea what the topics are. I sent you the
Got a
list
couple
she's
of
choosing
topics.
from. Yeah, I don't know which one she gonna actually pick.
Okay.
But before we do that, man, how everything going with you, bro?
Man, everything great, man. Everything is great. I can't complain. You know what I'm saying? Doing what I do, working every day, trying to be out here, make something happen in the community. Trying to do what we're doing here on the platform, build it up, get the people talking about stuff. Just trying to make a difference where I'm at, man.
Okay, let me see where you on, Jake. No, I ain't back there now. We good. Sound good. So real quick, I happened to notice you pulling in or something, bro. I was in the lobby.
Oh, that's what we're going to
Yeah, we're gonna do. I mean, but all I'm saying, congratulations, bro. That's all.
What that mean?
I don't know if the booth went. I don't know if the booth went up at the bar at the barbershop.
What you mean?
I'm saying
what I pulled in?
Yeah, man, the booth went up.
I ought to play it off like I pulled in a Benz or something.
I'm just asking you, bro. Something nice.
No, I'm thinking he being funny because
No.
I pulled in the minivan. You see what I'm saying?
You're a soccer dad.
Yeah, I'm in the soccer van.
We do have a camp going on. You can pick up some of the kids for me.
I mean, if we can work that out, then
Well, we got to work something out. Why I can't be from the heart?
I mean, see, no, that's why we on here live. So you can put it on point. I mean, it can be from the heart. Now we got to get some kids in the van to get them home this week. We gonna do it.
No, I know. Yeah, and I know you know what.
I got your back.
Before we get out to
before
we get out to the live debate,
Okay.
I know you do, man, because you get back for them kids, man. So
All the
I'm
time,
messing
man.
with you, man.
I know
I'm
it.
messing with you. But so tell everybody real quick before we start about your particular organization.
I own a barbershop first and foremost out in Ackworth, Georgia, All-Star Barbershop. And for a long time in the community, we had been doing different things out of the shop, back to school drives, food drives, community drives, free haircuts, book bag giveaways, that type of stuff. Always have tried to make a difference where we at, man. So, that was one of the things that kind of tied me and Disco together. We both come from, I'm gonna say a challenged background.
You can say that.
But you know what I mean. In spite of everything, when I met him, he just had the heart to give back, and like even today, going out to do the camp. So that's something that's always been with us, and we decided in 2020 to step it up.
That's what's up.
Started a nonprofit organization. And my whole thing is we really want to put this back. You know what I mean? I've seen a lot of people do it, heard a lot of people say, it's a popular thing that people are doing right now, because people want to get money.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, man, it was something I was doing before we got the platform, and hopefully now we'll be able to do more of it. So, being on the platform and being able to have this type of exchange, to put the word out there. It's called Community Core. You can check it out. CommunityCoreInc.com is where you can find us. CommunityCoreInc.com. And you'll get a lot of information about us, what we do. We got different programs, work with the kids. We're going to be launching a Mentoring Man program starting in a few months. We're getting a lot of people sign on to that. But, that's the type of thing we do. Try to build a community, man, on the family level.
And I respect you for that, man.
Yeah.
Real quick, our what's the proper word? Mediator?
Yeah.
Okay, our mediator, like I said, got caught 285. She's supposed to be like a 210, she said. So I'm gonna take a brief when she come downstairs. But you don't need to stop because
Okay.
you who you are.
Okay.
So I know
Yeah,
you can
we
find
gonna-
something to talk about. But to touch some subject real quick,
Okay.
let's talk about that Kurt Franklin real quick.
Okay.
I talked about it 2 or 3 times already.
Oh, you
and
did you?
Yeah, so I want to hear what you got to think of because you don't have no idea what I talked about.
All right.
So what do you feel about the whole Kurt Franklin
And I'm gonna
situation?
tell y'all this, and I ain't gonna act up. We done. I don't know what the little. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep it down.
No.
Because the thing, the
hold
Kurt
on,
Franklin
Jay.
thing bothers
Jay,
me, man.
this is a disclosure.
Okay.
We can talk. You can be who you are. Don't take
Okay.
what I. It's just the fact of
I think it's
promoting
a bunch
killing.
right.
That's all.
Right. The thing that get me about the Kurt Franklin thing is who are the people that's judging him? That's the only thing that get me. That bothers me more than, you know what I mean? I think any grown man that have a child that's going to disrespect them or talk back to him in a certain kind of way, a grown child that you done fed and raised, you know what I mean? Yeah, you going to speak your mind and you a grown-ass man. And then so what he cuss? I mean, they acting like he done, you know, it was Marvin Gaye or somebody. Like he done, you know what I mean? Like he pulled a gun or
I
something.
think he said, you bitch ass, I come see about you or something like what he
Well,
said.
I mean, whatever that mean. He might mean he'll come over there and put them hands on him.
Yeah, that's his son though.
That's his son. He can say that.
But Jay, is it fair to say this?
Oh, these damn bad people be so quick to drop their opinion on
Okay.
shit and it don't even.
Is it fair to say this that he probably got that man like that, and he finally told the man no about something? Meaning his finally.
They probably done messed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They probably done. You know, life done happened to Kurt. You know, he got caught out there with the little porno thing.
Well, he a man
But
still.
not forget, he's still a man. All this and that. So. You know, you got the boy's mama. You got to make her happy again.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So you have to allow a lot more shit that you probably would have caught.
I got you.
You feel so?
So you
Charlotte
gave-
might have, he caught wind, or you know,
Yeah.
Daddy gonna go back on the road. Daddy gotta make sure everybody at the house happy, including little buddy.
Yeah. And I know you feel strong about this next comment. I've been going off all week about the hate towards the Asians and blah blah blah. And I made a comment about our own. I made it today. You ain't see the video yet, but I made it to touch it up a little bit. I said so many of people that say what these people have not done for our community, so they ain't gonna support them. Right. So what have you done? Not you. I asked the question, what have you done for your community? Right. That's what I asked this morning. You want to sit there and talk about what these folks ain't doing for our community. Right. What have you done? Exactly. Have you went out and I said it this morning. So I know you're not a hatred person, so I'm not scared to ask you that question about
because it's real.
Yeah. And these people lost their lives, man.
Right. Yeah, that's crazy, man. I think that anybody, and I don't care what your platform is, what your religion is, where you come from, anytime you can get behind taking life, something that you can't give, something that you can't create, you know what I mean, is wrong. And it don't matter, you know what I mean, who it is. It don't matter if it's a black person, a white person, an Asian person. Don't nobody deserve to be treated like that. And then how in the hell you feel like you got an argument saying, oh, well, I matter, but when it happens to somebody else, well, they don't matter. Either it matter for all of us or it don't.
Say that.
Either it matter for all of us or it don't. And then, you know, so that's the thing that get me, like, you know, people that try not to understand and like, well, they ain't never did nothing for us. I mean, shit, what we gonna do for us? And if they didn't buy the little corner store and open it up, who would have opened it? Or would have been a vacant crack house or something? You know what I mean? We would have been in and out of it selling dope. You know what I mean? And that's just being real. And I ain't saying that, you know, off and no, you know, lashing back on us. But this is some shit I done seen.
Now they made a comment too. I hear people make a comment all the time. Well, we go, they stole, they follow us around. They this, they that.
Hey, okay, so we still. I mean, we do.
Stupid.
I mean, we do. Everybody still.
Everybody
don't
still,
think, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah.
We do. We done did it. I done did it. You know what I mean? I don't know if you done did it and willing to.
Yeah, if you can talk about, you want to put a commercial or you want to go down and get her?
Well, I mean, yeah, we'll go to commercial because I sit here and ran out. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to get our mediator. She can hear.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get her real quick.
Okay.
All right.
So we'll be back in 5.
Yeah, I put 10 on that, but be 5.
Okay.
All right.
We'll be back in 5, y'all.
Hello.
Yeah, we back, y'all. We back.
We're back.
So we got our how you say the word? I can't say it right. Mediator. We got our mediator for our live debate going on right now, y'all. She is here. And real quick, tell them a little bit about yourself before we get started.
I am Janae Santia. I'm from New Orleans. They call me the Creole Peach. I born in New Orleans.
You gotta leave that mic by your mouth.
Oh, they can hear me?
Yeah.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm gonna be the mediator for this debate.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all ready?
Can you hear Jay?
Oh, I can hear. Yeah.
All right, good.
Okay.
So again, we're gonna do a live debate. We're not gonna be disrespectful with each other, but we always go back and forth with each other.
Okay.
So you do how you handle how you want to handle it.
Okay.
Let's go.
Y'all ready?
I gotta get close to you. Tell you, I'm sorry, hubby. I gotta get close to her for the camera.
Oh, he's trying to get. Come on, man.
Nah, hold on. I know.
Ain't no brown points.
Oh, he think I'm trying to slide one?
Right.
Oh man, I gotta get. I'm trying. There we go. Somebody already looking for an excuse. Already looking for an excuse.
Right. Nah, ain't no excuse.
Oh, come on down. I've been wanting to smoke from you for a minute.
I mean, well, hey,
Let's go.
that is right up.
I'm putting my feet up on this one.
Hey, go for it.
Okay. So what topic y'all want?
It's on you.
First.
It's on you.
Okay. So the first one we're gonna go with is, should all drugs be legalized?
All of them.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Should all drugs be legalized? I think not all. I think whatever drugs out there that's gonna help us with our health wise, if that make any sense, that's not gonna hinder us, because from what they saying, weed does cure cancer. From what I'm hearing,
Right.
weed does keep you calm, and I feel like it should be a criteria on if that person allowed to get that drug. I mean, if you got a particular background, you shouldn't get it. I feel like if you shouldn't get it in bulks, because we all know what may happen if you get that. And just pretty much do more like you do a background or anything else. I think it should be more of a medication type, prescription type deal.
Right.
I don't need you shaking your head. I ain't finished yet.
I mean, go ahead.
And you know what I'm saying. And I'm saying you go have your shot.
No, all right. I mean,
And you need to make sure he be quiet while I talk, please.
okay.
Can you do
Stay
that?
in your corner. Come
Thank
on.
you.
You have to stay in your corner.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm in my corner.
So
He
that
say he wanted to smoke.
can you get him, please, ma'am?
Come on.
All right.
Smoke, Ryan.
So my thing with that is I think it all depends on your background and with the effect it has on your mental capacity of it. And then I think they gonna tax it. So I do think if they do make it for everybody, it's gonna be taxed so the government to get their money out of it.
So you think it'll be a good idea for
Yeah, it'll be a good
only
idea.
certain drugs?
Certain drugs. I'm saying certain drugs because of the effect of different type of drugs.
Backpedal.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you said
Go ahead. I said that from the
I
beginning.
don't think they should. I don't think they should, because America depressed as hell. We got all kind of psychological issues already. And if you put drugs out there, all this stuff that's really back, and they tell you some shit they give you to help you with your liver might make you have nightmares and, suicidal thoughts. They tell you that shit. So
You're right.
no, it's some scary stuff that's out there that I wouldn't. No, I don't think they should. Now, should they do marijuana? Yes. You know what I mean? I think they showing like what they did with the little kids with the seizures, and the oil is helping them. Yeah, but all the drugs, they got some stuff out there, man.
That'll mess you up.
Right. So no.
Oh no. Okay, so
What you feel about it?
Pass it
You
to-
gotta keep the microphone to you.
I feel like
Okay.
I kind of feel like that if I feel like a lot of people gonna abuse drugs. I feel like
Right.
if they do give the legalization to like make everything or just any drug legal, they're gonna abuse it. Period. Like it's people that I see people
Right.
abuse weed every day. I
Right.
see people abuse anything that's gonna make you feel good or give you a high.
Right.
People gonna abuse
And
it.
people depressed. I mean, you got people
And
commit
weed
suicide off of
weed
social
makes
media.
you depressed.
So
Weed
it-
is a downer.
So it ain't no such drug out there that's
Well,
gonna
not
get you hype.
all weed,
Y'all gonna
but,
say.
Most we gonna put you to sleep, make you
Some it's
want to
different.
stay
It's
inside.
different.
That boom do a little something different to you.
Not all of
Y'all
it.
ever had an edible before?
Oh no, yeah.
I ain't never had it.
Yeah,
Never.
Yeah,
I don't do never. I smoked weed one time my whole life at
Okay,
21. I had
well,
it.
we gonna have to
Right.
give Ryan
No.
one of these
Right.
podcasts.
Right.
We gonna see how we gonna be doing. He
I'm
going no
already
smoke.
damn there. Nah, I don't
He
need no
going
help.
no smoke.
Right.
I don't need no help.
Right.
Go ahead. I'm good.
Okay. So the next topic of conversation is, what do you guys think about
Keep your mic on.
male workers getting paternity leave? Like, of course, women, they get paternity leave, maternity leave, to be with their babies. But do you think fathers should be able to take their 6 weeks and be home with their newborn?
I don't even think. Well, I mean, it's just me, and it's gonna sound real chauvinistic. But I don't even think I don't know no guy that want to be at home. I mean, I'd rather be at work. You got a new baby at the house. As long as mama can be at home with the baby, you know what I mean? I don't know no man. I'm just imagining who went down there and fought for that right. Who tried to, and I could imagine who it was.
Well, me,
You know,
I feel like if it's to protect, if you talking about like his job, I think he should have a right to keep his job if he had to stay home and take care of the newborn and the
if
mom.
he have to stay home.
Yeah. So I think on that standpoint, maternity leave should be available for a guy because he is the head of the household. He is the guy that's supposed to, make sure his wife good, the baby
So
mama
both
good.
of them gonna stay at the house.
Well, if you get maternity leave, you still get paid, don't you?
Right.
So he still be getting paid, but he'd be there to assist his old lady. So I think it should be available for him because you don't know her circumstances when she had a baby. Some of them push them out different. She may have a baby, don't have no kind of,
Support.
no kind of illness.
Right.
Then again, what if she does?
Right.
Now how are you gonna work at work around other people when your wife at home with
But
a
they
bunch
don't
of?
have to be married then.
Well, yeah. Now how does that
The
work?
Baby daddy don't get to stay home, do it?
I don't even know how that works. That's a good
I mean,
question.
you're right.
Well, paternity,
That's a
that
good
has
question.
nothing to do with you being married or not. If you're a
Oh.
father, I mean,
So a baby daddy can stay home. No, so that's fine because
But
you
I'm
have.
just saying, because I look at it like this, because I think like most taxpayers, who the hell paying for this?
But listen, Jay.
Yeah, it's coming off the job, and that's part of the benefit, but you know what I mean? The corporate tax rate ties into all of that stuff.
So what about a baby daddy who ain't a part of the baby life? Like he just had like.
Right.
that's different. I mean,
He
because
can just call in.
But so he have
Right.
6 weeks off with pay,
Right.
And he ain't take care of the kid no way
Right. He ain't finna see the mama or the baby, but he gonna have 6 weeks off.
with pay.
Right. Right.
I'm sorry, she ain't gonna make it.
Okay.
I
Okay,
don't agree with that.
You
yo.
don't know.
Well, what you don't agree with? Because you can get some of the smoke too.
Because okay,
You can get some smoke,
for
too, come on.
instance- All right. So for instance, when I had my kids, I had to have a C-section.
Okay.
So me having to be like my last daughters, they are like 18 months apart. At that point, I had a 1-year-old and I had a newborn, and I had just had surgery. I had a C-section, so I could not pick up on anything. I couldn't do anything. But however, my husband still had to go to work. You know what I mean? Like he still had to go to work, so I'm stuck with a baby and a newborn, a 1-year-old, literally that I'm
Right.
still breastfeeding, and a newborn. Like
That's right.
what
Yeah.
I'm supposed to do? Like I'm just supposed to just.
I mean,
be,
and then,
like,
yeah.
But you can't make it. If you gonna make the law, you can't make it. That's one thing about the law. It's never individual basis.
It's case by case.
It is the law.
Well, it
The
gotta
law-
be just,
Yeah.
it's cut and
I
dry.
guess that everybody have their own different circumstances because, like you said, some men not even in their baby's lives.
Exactly.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Gotta
But-
stop assuming it from the worst.
Okay, so
We
that's
assume
gonna
that the
bring
brother
us
at the
to
house,
the next-
you know.
topic of conversation. Do y'all think that it would keep down a lot if all men had to be tested, like for a paternity test, when the child was born?
It'll keep down a lot of confusion. Yeah.
Man, it may start a lot of confusion.
Yeah.
It
May start a lot.
Yeah, it may go both ways.
Hey.
Because I never understood. Well, answer that question first. I think it'll keep down. I think it'll put everything cut and dry from then. Like it'll kill everything right then because you'll know then.
Right.
Now the repass of that, because you understand, it may be a dude that's been with that chick and he love her to death. Don't get me wrong, which most of them do that, baby. 24/7 serving her, taking care of the bills, and that can be a backlash. You take that damn test, and ain't your baby. But in the day, it's something he gotta know. Cause now, what if he spend 4-5 more years with the baby?
Right.
And he like, grandma, no, grandma, look at them toes, look at them fingers.
Right.
Oh, that ain't none of our, that ain't our genes.
Right.
That ain't that. You better get that. And now it's too late.
Right.
So, but what I don't like about that is a lot of my partners going through stuff with their kids' mothers now,
Right.
and they still got to take the test. Like I'm married with my son.
Right.
If I decide to get divorced, I still got to go get the immunization done to myself to even prove that's before I can fight for my son.
Right.
And I think that's crazy as hell.
Yeah. So what? They making you do the paternity test before you can fight for them?
You can't even. You don't. If right now we go through a divorce, and I go to court, and say, I want to see my son on the weekends. I'm gonna pay. I gotta take a paternity test to even. It's called immunization. I think it's called. I can't say the word.
I mean, that's cool. I mean,
And that's crazy as hell.
Well, I mean, they want to make sure everybody, y'all getting ready.
Again, so to her
y'all
point,
getting ready to bust up the house.
so to her point, it should be. If that's the case, let's get this shit done from day one to kill all that shit.
But like you said, it could be some backlash.
It's gonna have to be.
You know what I mean?
It's gonna have to be what it is. I think it's only
agree,
fair.
though, because at the end of the
People
day,
need to take
I mean, they have grown men that raise their children their whole lives, and then find out
It ain't that child.
this ain't my baby.
Mm.
And then at that point, children won't be like, oh yeah, I want to go find my real daddy, but you've been taking care of that baby her whole life.
Right.
Know what I mean? So
Right.
it could keep down a lot of stuff.
It could.
It can.
And then I think if you know up front that it's gonna be proven, it'll make. And it's sad because people just really need to be more responsible.
Right.
That's the bottom line.
Security
You
to be in
trying
there.
right,
It
but you
wouldn't be no
can't.
more.
You can't make enough laws to for that.
And security got to be in the room.
Right.
When the test come back, security need to be in the lobby.
And Mari gonna deliver the.
Shit, Mari take too long. Mari like to go to commercials. In a commercial, somebody getting their ass whooped. He like to say, "Oh, and the daddy is back
Right.
at the no,
Right.
no.
Right. Yeah, tell us-
New Orleans, what's up, New Orleans?
Okay, so
Sorry-
next question for
Sorry,
you.
Drew Brees, I'm retired. You all right?
I'm good.
Okay.
Right.
Drew Brees been blowing stuff us for like the last 4-5 years.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
We make it
Drew
fall.
Brees
every
Drew-
year.
Drew Brees ain't he the Matt Ryan of
Oh Lord,
Louisiana.
I
I'm
know
not gonna say
he
Quasar.
the Matt
Drew
Ryan.
Brees got us a Super Bowl.
Hey,
Matt Ryan never got y'all
We-
a Super Bowl.
oh.
So
Hey.
we can't
We doing live
compare.
debate about everything.
Okay,
It's all good.
right.
It's
See,
all good.
I knew when she came and said she was from New Orleans, I knew that was gonna come
Drew
up
Brees is a Hall of Fame.
before it was over. Well, okay.
You gotta keep that
Yeah.
mic there. They can't hear you.
That's why they put him in the win. That's
I'm
why
gonna put that mic on her
they was
stand.
gonna put him in the win.
Okay.
They was gonna put him in the win anyway.
Yeah.
So they allowed him to retire. He was garbage.
Uh
No, he's not garbage.
oh.
Okay.
Okay, so what I'm gonna say about this last season was Drew Brees was hurt. Okay, Drew Brees was hurt.
All season.
They let him come back too early. They should have waited to the playoffs and let Drew Brees come back when
We
he
got
was
a
fully
female
healed.
talking sports up here.
However, they let him come back early, and y'all know how he was throwing the ball. Like he was scared. So
Like-
it's the Saints
He was
organization
throwing like he
fault.
was still hurt. Yeah.
Like Matt Ryan throw every year.
So you'll
I mean-
take Jay. So you'll take Saint.
Matt Ryan ain't got no line.
So would you take Breeze over Matt Ryan?
Right now, nah, I wouldn't take man one of them. Man, both of them dogs. Make
Okay.
hit.
All right.
Both of them dogs hit.
Okay,
They
what you got
gone.
next then?
Okay.
We threw each other off. I'm sorry.
All right.
I like it though.
Yeah.
Live.
Should homework be banned?
I think. Yeah, I do.
I don't think so.
I think because the kids got, especially now, they got too much to worry about right now. And then hell, the
They
parents.
worried- what the kids worried
Listen,
about?
I'm talking about with all the COVID, with all the, the parents may be going through so much stuff with life, finances, and the last thing you got to do is work. They're gonna be concerned about all that with their family. First, hold on, and then hell, I think the parents need to go to school with their ass because we can't help with the damn homework. This shit ain't the
Okay.
same no more. Like the stuff they come home is a whole nother challenge. It's taking up all our time with us being a family because I got to figure out what the hell you learned today because that shit is crazy to me.
Right.
And then again, I think you talking about depressed. I know we can't get these kids that much leverage to say they depressed, but these kids going through a lot without going to school with their friends and their parents saying no. My hours
It's
got
a
short.
social thing for
Yeah,
them.
so
It's
now
about socializing.
so
But-
for right now, or I think it should be more like let's say a test. Let's say you give the kids test every
So
Friday.
we're talking about should it be banned for right now?
No, I'm talking about. I'm saying in general. Also.
Period.
Right now,
Period.
plus because, listen, Jay, I think they should do this here. If they should give every kid a test on Fridays.
Right.
If they caught up on the actual what's learned, then those kids don't get no homework. The ones who need help get the homework to get them extra stuff to do at home to get caught up.
I'm gonna tell you why I disagree with you.
Okay,
And
that's why I want you here.
This got more to do with the parents than the kids.
Okay.
If you take the homework out of the equation,
Mm-hmm.
some of these parents won't even talk to their kid about school.
Ooh.
But because they know that teacher expecting a paper back or something, it makes them go get me your bag. Let me check your bag. Did you do your homework? That's it. Now that same parent that might do that might not be the one that go to PTA. So now just think, you take the homework away, you ain't, that conversation dead. That kid going in out the door and nothing.
You have kids?
I have kids, yeah.
Okay. So I don't agree with that either.
Uh-oh.
Because, all right. So
You don't agree with who? Me?
Huh?
Me?
I agree with you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I don't agree with you because let me tell you why.
Nah.
Okay, I have 3 kids. Now, at the beginning of the year, all my kids was on virtual. So the parents are waking up 7 o'clock in the morning, not only to be your teacher, they have to make you lunch. They have to be there with you all day. They helping you go through every channel to get on reading, social studies, math. Then they even doing virtual PE. Like, they want you to help these. Like, my daughter is in 1st grade and the other one is in pre-K.
Right.
They could barely read. However, they have paragraphs that you have to
Virtual
read
PE.
online, telling these children to get on this website, then get on this website, to get on this website, to navigate just to learn. Then on top of that, after 2:30 when school is out, you telling me we need to sit there and help these kids with homework? When are we having a break? When are we gonna have a break? We doing this from 7 o'clock to 7 o'clock at night, doing schoolwork, and then think about people that have like 5 children.
But I'm saying the only reason y'all doing it is because you have to. If you didn't have to do it, if they knew that it wasn't gonna be nobody on the other end of the computer. Matter of fact, if it was some notebook paper that they sent, a little stack of papers they sent from the school, that it would get skipped 4 and 5 days, and then come Friday, Saturday, let's get it straight because we know we got to turn it in. The parents are not as accountable, in my experience, as we think. You go to school, you find a lot of kids, the parents is not checking the bag.
Because a lot of people don't have time for that. Like, people that have full-time jobs that's working, that have stuff to do, nobody don't have time to be going home and doing a pack. Like, I'm gonna say this, my son, you could either do virtual or you could go get a packet from the school.
Right.
Now, if you go get the packet from the school,
Right.
the teacher does not help you learn anything in this packet. The parent has to teach you everything that's going on in this packet.
Right.
So we have to be your teacher.
Right.
We have to show you how to do this whole packet, and then on top of that, you want to give them homework. We don't have time for that. I still have to go to the grocery store.
So do you think that make it easier for the teachers? Like, do you think the teachers are actually teaching? Like, do you think the teachers are saying, you know what, I'm gonna talk about this for 5 minutes, and show y'all a video in class, and y'all go home and do your homework? Do you think the teachers are actually teaching?
I've actually seen them do it. They talk a little while. They do a little lesson and demonstration, and you know what I mean. They do what they got to do, but again, I'm making a point. If you take homework away, and I get what you're saying, when they clock out get off the computer, that should be it to the next day. I don't necessarily think that's it. I'm not of the mindset. I never believed that the school was going to educate my child completely anyway. So I always felt getting involved to the point where, okay, let me see what they're teaching you, where you get involved in the curriculum. You know what I mean? But like I said, in my experience, I ran across a lot of other kids that don't have that. Even to the point now, like with the nonprofit, I want to put in place a tutoring because there are kids that ain't got no help at home with homework.
And another thing, like Ryan said, like when we were in school, things are completely different from what it is now. My son is in 4th grade, and he's doing geometry. We did geometry in high school.
My kids are grown.
We did geometry in high school.
4th grade doing geometry.
Man, my highest math class I took in school was pre-algebra as a senior.
Yeah.
As a senior.
I'm straight up. I know I can't help nobody with homework. My kids
like,
grown.
It's crazy because
So
I took geometry in 10th grade. My son is taking geometry in 4th grade. I can guarantee you by the time he's in 9th
Only
grade.
X's and O's I know about is football.
Me anything. Like,
only X's and O's I know about is in football.
Yeah, but I think they need to keep it in there, but balance it off. You got to think about it because these parents is they part-time teaching, and at the same time right now the ones that they trying to get back to work, You can't really
Right.
get back to work. Everything
Oh, for
tight.
instance, like my kids, they go back to school now full time. However, they find a way to put these virtual days in whenever they want to. So
they
like
dropping
tomorrow,
change
Tuesday, and
days.
Wednesday, they're on virtual.
Right.
So if I had a morning job, I would just have to call up and be like, "Oh, well, my kids are virtual today, so
Right,
I can't
right.
come to work. I have, it's
that's
too much.
Yeah,
It's
that's
too
rough.
much."
That's rough.
Well-
And then they change it up. Like, the other day, it's gonna be thunderstorming in the morning.
yes.
Let's close. The sun came out.
Yeah, then you make plans.
Man,
But
they're like-
I mean, unfortunately,
Right.
We ain't never
We
had
got a
that
whole
when
human
we was in
being.
school.
It ain't like you can just drop them in the closet and run out. You
Right.
got a whole human being. You got to give a counter of for the whole day now.
Yeah.
And you can't go do what you supposed to been doing.
Can't do nothing. Talk about it's inclement weather conditions
Right.
because it's raining outside.
That's
What?
one thing about Georgia. The weatherman scared as hell. They gonna call it in. Whatever they done call rain in.
but you know what, Jay? They doing
and
that.
close the school.
They doing that because that first
That
snow.
snow.
They caught so much hail from that.
People
that
sleep
ice.
on the
Yeah.
interstate.
Somebody
I
can
got
somebody
caught
go
in it.
outside and spit on the sidewalk and
Right.
they won't cancel school tomorrow.
Right. And sit in the salt
It's
truck.
ridiculous. It is
Yeah.
ridiculous.
What you got for us, baby?
Okay.
We got about 30 minutes. I gotta go to this camp.
Okay. So
Jay
do
gonna pick the
you
kids up on
think
me.
that age plays a major factor in relationships?
Ooh, I know he want that one first.
I don't know. I'm gonna let you.
Okay,
You might go ahead.
Go ahead. I know, but I already know you're gonna get me on this because he know it. Go ahead, say it again.
Does age play a major factor in relationships? So, for instance, if somebody is 20 dating somebody 50,
Oh, that part.
like
It's gonna play a lot. I know some people out there say age don't make a difference. It's all about that particular person and how maturity level. But I believe people get groomed by what they go through. I don't believe a 20-year-old person, just me personally, can go through the same lifestyle of somebody 40. Y'all can't talk about the same thing. You can have all the swag, you can have all of the charisma, all the what you see on TV, the good gift.
Right.
What my homeboy said, the gift of gab.
Right.
You can have all that, but you 20.
right.
You can't tell me you experience the same thing a 40-year-old lady or a 40-year-old guy.
And then if you have, how many more times you gonna change?
Exactly.
Right.
So right now, when you get 40 something, you're supposed to be. That's pretty much the season salt is already set. You ain't gotta add no more on the chicken. That's what you are. You may change a little bit,
Right.
but I don't teach his own because I know some couples out there who got a 15-year gap, 18-year gap, and quote unquote, they happy is all outdoors. That's to each his own. I personally, if I was single, I have no time to raise a child.
Right.
At 20, I don't care how fine, how much your credit better be good at 20 because you ain't got shit yet.
Right.
Right.
Okay, so
But what if she your age and ain't got shit yet?
they out there.
So
The question was 40 and 20.
Oh, okay.
So 40 and 20, what we talking about? So yeah, it'd be a good trophy. A lot of times it's a
Right.
good trophy case. And I'm not saying a 20-year-old lady don't have her shit together.
Right.
Cause hell, I think most of them do. But as far as
Some of them do.
the grammar, as far as us talking,
Maturity
what
level.
we gonna talk about? Cause for you at 20, and I'm saying all 40-year-olds, most 40 like me 45, I hate to say it, I'm good with Family Feud, eat some Skittles and damn chilling at the crib on Friday night.
Okay.
I'm good with that. 20-year-old, oh hell no, we're going to get turned up this weekend.
Right.
You
So-
gonna give me a VIP section of a
Yeah,
bottle?
gonna buy me a bottle. If I buy
it
you,
in your pocket,
if I buy you a bottle, it's gonna be from Publix for $35.
Right.
The same when you spend it.
35.
Listen, the Moet cost $35 at Publix.
Bro, them
Look, hold on.
$9, $15
Listen,
bottles in
my
there.
point is, my mindset is, I'm buying a Moet at $35 $35 at Publix,
Right.
coming home. Your mindset is going to the club, spending $300 on that same bottle.
Yeah.
So I don't think it'll work. But again,
Right.
a lot of times I think women doing it because 20-year-old cat gonna lay it down. He got the 3, 4, 5 rounds in him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Old school cat, hey, you better get it. Then when you get it, we're gonna move on. So it may be for different reasons.
Right. I think it's I don't think it really matter that much. It depends on, like you say, how mature the person is, but I don't think or what their experience is because I've dated very young.
Yeah, he on that little
Yeah,
the
like-
website called
like-
Watchdog.
Nah, he,
He on that.
Sugar
no,
babies.
my lady's 15 years
She
younger.
said sugar babies.
So you know what I mean. I can see it's just the mindset.
That's
It
like his
depends on
sugar
where
daddy.
they at.
And when
That's why
she
he's saying that.
and what she and Jay
Sugar daddy.
and what she went through. So basically, but she
Her
about
life experience. I mean, just like in your mindset.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? She was a single mom, business owner. You know, and just somebody I observed from afar, like for a minute.
Okay, so if you don't
know
mind
what I mean?
sharing, how old is she?
She is 33.
Yeah, he about 60, so that's why he said 70.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this. I think once you get to a certain age, I think that you probably can date whoever you want to. So if you are 40 and you're dating somebody 60, it's not that much of a. I mean, I feel like y'all can have a lot in common. Y'all still gonna do the same things. You know what I mean? But I feel like if you are 20 years old and you dating somebody 45 years old, you're gonna have absolutely nothing in common with that person. You gonna want to do two totally different things from that person, from sex wise to going out wise
Right.
to vacation. You're not
Right.
you're not thinking at the
Well,
same
you know what?
rate.
You know what?
at
I had a
all.
guy on here last week. I ain't gonna put his
So
name
where
out.
the line at? In
Hold
the
on,
30?
Jake. I had a guy here last week. I can put his name on there because what he do? I don't get no damn lawsuit.
Okay.
He's 62, I think, and all he messed with is 21, 35. But his lifestyle is still going to hang out, and he's a very, very, very successful guy.
Okay.
But what he made very clear is that he called himself a sugar sprinkler, not a sugar daddy. Meaning, but he said them young girls keep life in him because they are still living life, so they putting life in him. So they don't want to come sit home and watch Family Feud on Friday night.
Right. Everybody don't want to do that.
They want to go home, go out. So
Exactly.
so he's getting a lot out of it.
Right.
The whole circle of it is that it's not a typical 60-year-old lady who want to watch Joel Osteen
Right.
and eat some Jello and go to sleep.
Right.
You know.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So it's different for different
I
people.
kind of understand that, but at the end of the day, if he's 60 something years old, he dating a 21-year-old, like
Dirty old man.
they're in it for
He'll
just
cool-
like
nah,
he's in it
he'll-
for something.
he'll
They're
cool-
in it for something too.
Yeah, but he'll
Exactly.
cool. Let
he
me tell you something.
looking,
He'll
they
cool
looking
ass
for
cat
him
now.
to take care
Yeah.
of him.
He'll cool
However,
cat.
if
Both of 'em,
something
and he
if
said
something
he's
was to
sprinkled.
happen to him, if he was to go have a stroke today or tomorrow, how
They ain't
many of
gonna
those
be there.
21-year-old girls?
But the thing,
you think
but the thing with
is
him,
gonna
But
be
he
there?
know that. He
But
probably
listen,
know that.
But the thing with him,
And
not,
that is what
not
it
to be his
is.
biggest admirer. One thing about the dude, he good. He good. He got shit stacked up where he's straight. So they for what they worth.
Right.
Okay.
So they for what they playing the
Right.
part they got to play. He ain't got to
Right.
worry about the part. He put himself in that position where this is the role they finna play.
Right.
So I'm good. So he just said it keep him young.
Right. So what's the cutoff point though? Was it 30 or what?
I think it's patience for me. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Because I'm gonna tell you this, and I say this a lot, and a lot of because we had on my show where we was talking about, and a lady called in and was like, you know, why it seemed like you older guys, you know, would rather get with a young woman and struggle than to get with an older woman that got her shit together and she established and all this and this and that. You know what I mean? I can say, you know, just from experience, and some people gonna get mad, but you know, that's what people do. My experience is if you can find the right young person before they went to the point of extreme trauma, done been drugged through the mud and emotionally broken, and they may have had a bump in the road. Okay, well, I'm a single mom. Okay, but what'd you do after that happened? Did you get yourself up? Did you, what'd you do? You know what I mean? So that can be a whole different person. Whereas I've met women closer to my own age, and they done been through so much shit. So many brothers done drug them through the mud, and you know what I mean? You got to fight them just to, from shit somebody else did. They come with a lot more trauma. So it's not necessarily where I think an age thing. It's like you said at first, is what the experience is. Where your experience have been. Because you got some young women, that can know how to keep a man. I'm talking about as far as the house. You know what I mean? Whereas you got older women don't even know how to keep a house with a man in it. You know what I mean? And I may be old school, and some people may not even understand what the hell I'm talking about. But
how much we may stick for? I'm sorry, we good. One more minute. We good.
No, yeah.
So, how much patience do someone have though? Like, I think to me it's patience. Like, as a man, you expect stuff when you come home, and don't get me wrong. Don't mean you get it from somebody your age.
Right.
Let's put that out there. But I think it'll aggravate you more. The fact that you got to tell somebody how to be.
And they your age.
And you know what I'm saying?
You grown as hell.
Yeah.
I still got
And
to tell you.
both sides. Like, damn,
Right.
I got to tell this goddamn 20-year-old girl that she better have it in the food.
Exactly.
And it's more frustrating to somebody your age not to have it. So it's
Right.
like, I think it all depends on how much patience you have as an individual
Right.
for the age-wise. Because
and,
you
know, and get the hate when you go out too now.
oh, it's gonna be there. It's gonna be there.
You know,
I know somebody
I mean,
personally.
sure
the women look at me like, what
I'm
you doing
sure
with that
there's gonna
child?
be some hate because I don't like. I don't. Me personally, I don't like the fake. Like my daddy, he like what 50, 54.
Okay.
However, like him trying to talk to women like my age, I feel like I'm not about. You not about to.
It ain't him trying. I'm telling you what it is, man.
Are you still in your 20s or 30s?
No, I'm 32.
Oh, okay. And he 50?
He 54.
And 30s is wrong.
He.
Man,
Yeah,
he ain't wrong. So okay, let me say something. Would it be wrong if it would have been wrong if you were older? So let's say you was it's fact because that's your age. So say you was say you were older and he it won't make no sense what I'm trying to say. What I'm getting is that does it matter because they the age you are?
Yeah.
If he were 45, would it be okay? If he was
Dating somebody 30 something?
Yeah.
No.
okay,
Hell
All right,
no. Like
next.
what I'm like my stepmama 32 and I'm 45.
right?
Like I said, for us, for old school cats, hey, let's just say
Hey,
good eye
I
candy.
get it. I get it though.
Keep
because
life in
women,
us.
Women are more mature than men.
Right.
So the guys that try to talk to me that's like in their 30s and they
See. Right.
I'm not even going for it. You're not even established. You still
Right.
live with your mama. You know, you still like
It's-
you ain't driving the kind of shit I want to drive, or you ain't
Right.
even on my level driving.
Don't open up that door with him.
Right.
I'm just saying.
I'm trying to get your heads up.
That's just how I am. I'm not settling for you. Still
You gonna be back on this show on Tuesday. You
doing
gonna-
shit.
So okay, so is your husband older? How many years are you?
I'm
Y'all separated?
32. We like 4 years apart.
Okay.
Let's go. We got about 2 more questions. I
Okay.
think.
Yeah, we'll go ahead.
Go ahead. What's the next question?
Okay, so
This was fun. I had a good time with y'all.
Yeah.
all right. So the next question is, what do you guys think about stereotypes?
Ooh.
And especially in our community.
That's deep for me. Oh, I went hard about that today, man. I think it's
Stereotype.
dead wrong because, and I always say people. It's a cliche for me. I always say us, but when I say us, I'm talking about certain ones. I don't know mean us as a whole.
Right.
I think it's terrible because you cannot judge no one by somebody else's action.
Right.
You can have a white person or a black people treat me that it's an individual basis for me. Because if I went by, think about this, if I went by stereotyping a whole race, I won't have no partners right now.
Right.
I won't have no friends as we speak if I going by an entire race. And that's every color. I'll be by myself every day. Because somewhere down in my lifestyle, everybody done did me wrong on every race possible. So it's very stereotype, and I think we caught up in the media. We caught up in the world with this crap. And it's to the point where the one that bothers me the most, not saying all of them ain't bad, and this the God's truth. Mm-hmm. The one that bothers me the most is when our brothers, us as brothers, always hollering about the white man did this, the white man did that. I'm tired of it. Like you 35, 40 years old, still staying with your mama, and it's the damn white man fault.
Right.
You got caught selling dope in the neighborhood, and it's the white man fault.
Right.
Your ass ain't finished high school, but it's the white man fault.
You've been waking up every day for 45 years, and it's still somebody else. Man, God.
That shit is crazy to me.
That's the weakest.
But the other race who, I mean, man, that's a whole nother hour subject. But to answer your question, it's dead wrong.
Yeah.
It's dead wrong. It's dead wrong.
And are you saying like the way the way we stereotype ourselves, or the way other people?
I mean, I'm saying both. Like, okay, so for instance, like we was just talking about how the traffic is in Atlanta right now,
right?
Because everybody got money,
right?
Okay. So you know what I'm saying? Like
some of the shit.
It could be. Now, don't get me wrong. We can make ignorant statements all the time.
Right.
So I'm guilty. Like I can make an ignorant statement all the time
right.
to say, I can say something stupid like, "Oh, every single mama that come to my football field ain't got a daddy in her life." Right. That could be my asshole statement. Just because I don't see the daddy, hell, he may be working to take care of these people.
Right.
So it can easily be done.
Right.
You gotta just personally don't say it.
Right.
If you don't know these people,
sometimes the stereotype be right.
It does.
Yeah.
Hey, look, bro, All-Star Weekend. What you doing this weekend, Jay? Shit. And I said it. Them niggas finna be down there shooting. And what did they do?
Yeah.
They was down there shooting. When I said it, it made it sound like a stereotype. But guess what? It was what they did.
It was ridiculous.
I mean, for what though? You know what I mean? And it's so some of it be right.
Okay, prime example.
Some of it be right.
Prime example.
Y'all know
Have y'all
traffic.
seen
done-
the
know traffic-
mall and the
Since them checks in.
I went across the street to get my son some socks.
Traffic jump when the
Listen,
checks hit.
I went across the street to get some Dick's at Dick's.
Right.
For get my son some socks for the day.
Right.
Now Dick's store is on the outskirt of the mall,
Uh-huh.
so the it faces the street.
Uh-huh.
All that parking lot was to the street.
Right. That's that.
So
stimulus.
that's what we do.
That's that stimulus.
I hate to
check.
say we do, but
That's
that's,
what I'm
you know
telling
you.
when I say we, you know what we talking about.
Yeah, I mean it's ridiculous because you see
is.
people that don't have a car, people
Right.
that don't have
Right.
their stuff together, but they're at the mall right now
Right.
buying Jordans
And it'd be
Right.
crazy
for their whole family.
It'd be crazy because cats that
You ain't
old.
got but 2 meals in the pantry, but you at the mall. You gotta put something on your. You gotta put
Okay.
something on your stomach.
It's
It's
ridiculous.
crazy.
They need to take their little checks and take their kids to Disney or something,
Now
huh?
time to try to flip something. Get you one of them little burger stands or something. You know.
I mean, it all comes just up, man.
Ain't gonna be a
But
crab
then when the
leg.
money
Oh,
gone,
huh?
guess what? When the money gone, man, you know the white man wasn't meant for nobody to do nothing with that money.
Yeah.
But
But
he didn't
again-
come. He ain't tell you how to spend it.
Hell, I ain't got mine yet. I hope mine on the way soon. I ain't got mine yet.
It's coming, dog. It's probably in the mail by now.
No, I do
If you
mine.
ain't got
I
it
do
by-
mine. I do mine. Mine
I
with direct
think it
deposit.
depends on who you bank with.
I got Wells Fargo, but some people I
Yeah,
know.
that's true.
But some people I know got
I
Wells
got
Fargo.
Wells Fargo.
And
And
you
I
got
got
yours.
mine.
I ain't got
so
mine
let
yet.
you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah.
Well, my homeboy told me I ain't get mine yet because my taxes ain't hit. I ain't got my refund yet. Once I get my refund,
They ain't holding it down there at the ICE. Is
yeah, I
it?
knew you gonna say that. I
Yeah.
knew it was coming.
So-
I haven't even filed my taxes yet, so
Oh,
I don't think that's the
hey,
reason.
man.
I haven't even filed my taxes yet.
I don't
Oh,
know.
okay. So,
Damn.
yeah.
I don't think.
I
That's
feel now. I feel you worse.
Was it?
If she ain't filed her,
I
she
ain't
got her
even
money. I ain't
filed
got
it.
mine yet.
I
Damn.
ain't filed that over yet.
I done checked the account number. I put in there and everything. Everything matching.
Don't you hate checking? I ain't never checked my mail, my email so much in my life. Man.
Why? When you get an email that's in there?
Oh, I don't think it's an email. It was just in there one day.
But yeah,
I'm
we
doing
got
some
about-
other
What that
stuff.
was?
We got 10 minutes, so let's go. Go ahead, baby.
Okay. Who do you think are better teachers, women or men?
Ooh. And it don't matter what subject.
It don't matter what subject, just in general.
Now, when I was in high school, because the hormones was kicking, I seemed to pay attention more to the women teachers. They had my attention. So out of my 7 periods, I
Even
had.
the ugly fat one.
It didn't matter. I was young. All I cared about was breasts and hips. It didn't matter what the face looked like.
Right.
I mean, I was young. The hormones kicking in.
Right.
So for me, women were the most to get a guy's attention, and I can't speak for a female. I don't want to say women can't do what men can do, but I done caught a little backlash about the women referees and women's football coaches. Not saying women don't deserve that, but I think my son would probably be more eager to learn from a guy because he's young and he don't understand. Okay, all he think about is mama. My mama in the kitchen, my mama cooking, my mama working, my mama. So he thinking, as a kid standpoint, as a young boy, what is the lady am I really gonna pay this lady some attention?
Right.
Not saying she can't do better than a guy.
Right.
It's just more of the persona, what's the reputation
Right.
of certain roles.
Right.
Now, if that woman was to teach my son how to, I guess, iron or something, I think he'd be more, deep, because the way the world is. Again, I'm not saying a woman can't do it. I'm not saying that.
Can't be a teacher.
No.
I mean,
I mean, they
I would
can do
say
it.
maybe 90%
I'm
of
just
women
saying,
are
I
teachers.
think they are. I'm not saying. I'm
Right.
saying to me, it all depends on what she's teaching me of. So a man could teach me more than a woman
I feel like a
depending
man
on what
would
the
be the
subject
better
is.
teacher.
Than what the subject is.
I don't think it matter what the subject is.
I do.
I don't think it matter because I think a man can hold the attention of a child better than the mom. My mom is always nurturing around and kind of.
But that's what they're gonna
Always.
gravitate to, though.
I mean, they might gravitate to that because that's the nurturing in the home. But
Okay,
when it's
so-
time to learn, which is a whole different environment, we're not here to nurture you. We're here to teach you. And I think the man would probably have to do less discipline because just by fact of your voice. You know what I mean? It gets kids' attention.
You right.
And then kids like to demonstrate to men what they know.
That's what I meant by
You know what
football
I mean?
coach. If a female come out there and scream, run a lap,
Right,
versus a coach run a lap,
Right.
it's gonna be two different responses.
right.
in my opinion,
not
in
to knock
my
the sister
in
stuff.
my
No, we ain't not
experience, for me, male teachers have been the best.
even from a female.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think all my male teachers was way better than my female teachers. Like women, they feel like they have to try to prove themselves, and they feel like they have, they feel like they have to have some type of. But when men automatically has like an authority, they're like automatic like that's why women tell these children, "I'm gonna call you daddy." You know what I'm saying? Like
Just the whole image of a
men,
man. Yeah.
men automatic, and then I find men teachers to be more engaging. I feel like they're. I don't know. I that was just my experience. Now I might be wrong or whatever, but I mean, female teachers are usually just like some chicken with salt and pepper.
So let me ask you something, because we're going to know, I guess. I got about 6 minutes. Listen, so female standpoint, when y'all in high school as a female, I think that's really when it get bad, because y'all feeling yourself. Y'all got your hair going on, your eyebrows, your makeup, all due respect, done got your whatever what you do. And now you looking at this chick like, this bitch really thinks she's something. So she can be a great teacher, but because she's a female, y'all ain't giving her time, but they know it. The wall already put up. I guarantee you. These little fast ass chicks in high school, I
hate the
guarantee
teacher, right.
they hate a female teacher already as it is. If she fine, she already can't teach her nothing. It's dead.
I'm not gonna say that because
Dead.
I was like that. I mean, I would say I was like that in high school, but
Like what?
like I think I look good already.
You was developed.
Yeah, I was very developed.
Yeah.
I always been like real shapely like this, so I don't really think that I looked at my teachers like. I mean, I didn't really feel like I was trying to compete with my teachers or like whatever like that. I just kind of
This day and age, I think it'll happen because you got
and
because
I
the
think
age
that
again.
it depends on maybe how your teacher was too and how your teacher interacted with you. Because I found the one young teacher that I did have, she was a young black lady, and she was like more engaging with us than like the older, like normal
The auntie,
how teacher
right.
would look. You
The
know what I
auntie
mean?
looking teachers.
I feel like she was more. She was
More
she
on
was
your
a
level.
good class. It was a good
Right.
class for us.
Because I ain't gonna lie, my son done had some teachers, boy. Oof.
Yeah, my kids too,
Hey,
man.
boy, I'm like, boy.
I
get
mean,
in
I went to
trouble
a
in
PTA
that
meeting
class.
and the teacher
I
had
need a
on.
parent
I
conference
was
in that
like,
class.
she had to be going to the club. Had on the sequence top where you can see through and see all that. I was like, this
Yeah,
is too much
teachers
for the
they
PTA.
different now from when we were back in
Definitely.
school.
Man.
Definitely.
But hey, I appreciate this. This has been a test run. We're not gonna say we're doing it every Sunday, but I sure appreciate you coming
We
through.
did it today.
I like it. What we do on this platform, we testing out different stuff.
Yeah.
And again, I'm unfortunate. He part of the team too. Unfortunately, we can't really give back to people coming on. We just try to do a volunteer basis. But anybody that want to come back over and over again, we just having fun, man. I think life, if you can see what happened Friday, man, Thursday, life's short, man. People, we losing them every day. And like I said in that video today,
What happened Friday?
just the thing with the Asian people got killed.
The
like,
shooting.
yeah.
Okay.
It's just senseless. Just so much senseless stuff going on.
Yeah.
Y'all be
We
safe
gotta
out
have
there.
fun the way we can, man. And so, me and this man like brothers. I look at you, the sister. Now you've been more than a bunch of times.
Yeah.
So we
How do
thank
you say your name again?
Janae.
Janae, okay.
And she called me
Okay,
Ryan.
it was a
So that's
pleasure.
what's up.
It was a pleasure.
People
Yeah.
that know me call me Ryan.
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 He called me everything but that. But
Oh, Lord. What you call him?
Wong.
Juan.
Oh, Lord.
Juan Alias.
But I appreciate y'all. And I appreciate you. Actually, we headed to the camp right now. Anybody got 11, 12-year-olds? Well, actually, for the camp, 4 to 13. Free camp for the kids.
Four
Where
to
the park? What
13.
park you at?
Fair Oaks Park
Okay, fair.
What is it?
in Marietta. Fair Oaks Park off
Fair
Southcott
Oaks
Drive.
Park. So maybe you should give them
1460
your information to contact
Okay.
you.
She threw me up on the bus. 1460 West Booth Road, I believe. That's why I said the name 3 times.
Yeah.
Fair Oaks Park.
Fair Oaks.
By-
You from Marietta? You know
By,
where Fair Oaks at.
by Chattahoochee Tech.
Yeah.
Just type in Fair Oaks Park. Free camp for kids from 4 to 6.
What is that?
Down about 10 minutes from here. So bring the kids out there, let them around, get tired. The kids having fun. We teaching them drills, foot pedals, back pedals. How to hold the ball. Just the more
Okay, so y'all teaching.
we teaching. No, we
Okay.
teaching.
That's
teaching.
what's up.
Okay, cool.
Different. They got different stations. They
I
want-
need to get my son out there then.
Yeah, teaching, and if they don't like it, they just don't like it. We have kids come out there. There's certain sizes, and their mama get them out there, and they just walk
Right.
off the field
Right.
and teach his own. But if anything, what I love about it more is a bunch of multi-races out there.
Right.
I'm big into that.
Right. And people coming together, spending time, investing some time with their kids.
Yep.
getting out the house and coming out.
We got
I'm coming next
gotta
week.
build
I'ma put on my
community for
shorts
these
and
kids.
stuff,
Cool.
and I'm coming.
Cool. That's right.
Yeah.
Come on, bring a little.
How
man.
many weeks you gonna do it, D?
We're doing it for like another 2 months.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna stop like early.
I'm gonna make it out there. I'm gonna
like
definitely
late
make
May.
it
We gonna stop, and then we
You
got
have
the season.
sons?
Oh, they
I'm just
grown
gonna come
though.
out there
You're
and
not
grill.
your
I'm
step,
gonna
what
sit
about
on-
your stepson? Or step?
My
step
5-year-old? You ain't got the 5-year-old.
He said 4 to 13.
4 to 13.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, we're
4 to 13. So I appreciate y'all. You go to close out while I get ready. To
Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for joining us. It's been real. I hope y'all enjoyed it or whatever, and we'll see y'all next time.
Peace out. Jay Gerard Show will be on this Tuesday at 6 o'clock. We're gonna be switching up to April 5th. On April 5th to Mondays at 6. But right now we are Tuesday nights at 6 to 7:15. Jay Gerard, y'all tune in. We talking about everything. Okay. Every Tuesday, 6 o'clock. Disco
Every
100
Tuesday,
Radio.
6 o'clock.